We'd like to invite you to watch the English news on the essential television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang, Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development Lê Minh Hoàng, and Minister of Information and Communications Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng on May the 14th co-chaired the symposium promoting digitalization of the agricultural sector. According to the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, Vietnam's average annual agricultural growth is more than 3%, a high level among Southeast Asian countries, but digitalization in agriculture is among the lowest in the world. The government's goal is that by 2025, the agricultural sector must reach a digital economy ratio of 10%. At the conference, delegates and experts raised bottlenecks and proposed many solutions to promote digitalization in the agricultural sector to meet market needs. Concluding the conference, Deputy Prime Minister Trần Lưu Quang requested that all levels of industry focus on developing databases, connecting digital infrastructure, and forming an agricultural digital data platform to serve the management and development of e-commerce and digital agricultural services. Acting Chairman of Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee Võ Tấn Đức has just signed decision number 1358 approving the dossier submitted for approval of the Đồng Nai Provincial Planning for the period 2021-2030 with a vision to 2050. The dossier submitted for planning approval in Đồng Nai Province has been approved by the People's Council. Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee has also completed the dossier submitted to the Ministry of Planning and Investment and sent for comments to members of the Provincial Planning Appraisal Council. To continue completing the dossier, Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee requests the leaders of departments, branches, and localities to urgently complete the provincial planning dossier. In particular, UNIS continues to proactively review and complete the content of both sectors, fields and localities in the draft decision and appendix of development plans for the sectors and fields. Đồng Nai Department of Planning and Investment rejoins and coordinates relevant units to advise the Provincial People's Committee on related contents to complete the provincial planning documents. Đồng Nai Provincial Tax Department has just announced that more than 100 businesses and cooperatives still owe taxes and other revenues belonging to the state budget as of April the 30th, with a tax debt of nearly 695 billion Vietnam dong. The cases violate regulations in the law on tax administration and the government's decree on tax evasion, late payment of taxes and other revenues belonging to the state budget. Biên Hòa Vĩnh Cửu Regional Tax Department also announced the temporary exit of 64 individuals who are legal representatives of businesses that violate tax debt. These are businesses that are being forced to enforce administrative decisions on tax management and have not yet fulfilled their tax obligations. In the first 4 months of this year, the Đồng Nai Tax Department enforced nearly 530 taxpayers with a debt of 126 billion Vietnam dong. On May the 16th, Russian President Vladimir Putin will pay an official visit to China at the invitation of President Xi Jinping. Speaking before the visit, Mr. Putin said the relationship between China and Russia is stronger than ever and continues to be strengthened. In an interview with Sino News Agency, Mr. Putin said that the level of strategic partnership between Russia and China contributed to his decision to choose China for his first state visit after taking office as president. The Kremlin said that during his visit to China on May the 16th and the 17th, Mr. Putin will discuss issues related to comprehensive partnership, identify key areas of Russia-China cooperation, and exchange views on urgent regional and international issues. The Mexican government yesterday announced that it had mobilized nearly 3,000 soldiers, officers from the Army and the National Guard to protect 465 candidates and election officials ahead of the election on June 2nd. Defense Secretary Luis Crescencio Sandoval said that among the protected candidates, 3 presidential candidates will be escorted by officers and guards. The Mexican government's decision was made in the context of an increasing wave of violence targeting election candidates. On May 5th, Civil Security Secretary Rosa Rodriguez said that 16 cases of candidates participating in the election were murdered. You have just watched the English news on the Essential Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.